So, where do ideas come from? And what makes them good? I think it comes from going out and living life. If you ask most artists where they get their ideas from, they say it just kind of comes to them. And they draw those ideas and inspiration from actually living life, from going out and being with other people, or going out and exploring new places, introducing themselves to new ideas, new people, new cultures, new surroundings, new plants, new animals, new settings. Ideas seem to stem from our brain processing collected experiences and sifting out the things that make our brains interested. Our ideas are very unique in that what goes on in our brains is largely unspoken, and our brains are constantly battling against what deserves the most attention, what deserves to be remembered. In fact, if our brain doesn't find it interesting, it's very hard to remember something. So the more we go out and live and experience life, the more we are likely to come up with ideas and have them stick. So where did the ideas for this particular painting come from? I had originally painted a tricolored crane coming in contact with a glowing butterfly. At the time, I just wanted to experiment and do something outside of my comfort zone and do something that I wouldn't normally paint. I normally paint realistic-ish kind of animals, and I always want my paintings to give that sense of looking painted. I never want it to be hyper photorealistic, but having elements of realism in there is definitely part of my style. But having a glowing butterfly, how am I supposed to get reference for that? How am I supposed to take a photograph or see that in person? Well, it's not something that I can do, but combining things that I know and experiences that I've had and references that reflect those ideas allows me to, in essence, combine those ideas into a new idea. I had been traveling around different places in the Central Florida area, parks and reserves, and even local tourist destinations like Gatorland, and observing the wildlife there, and not just the ones on display, but the ones that interact and come and go as they please and treat it like a second home even if they don't necessarily belong there, like the tricolored crane. And looking at those animals and looking at those surroundings and the way the light reflected on the plants, even just that atmosphere, there was something special about it. And so that feeling that I got when I was there is something I tried to emulate in this painting. That sense of wonder, that sense of curiosity. And for this particular painting, I decided to expand into almost a series. I'll probably be painting more pictures like this in the future of animals coming in contact with glowing insects. The idea for the dragonfly in particular came from a visit to the Orlando Wetlands Park. There were so many dragonflies there, and they were flying around almost like they wanted to spend time with us. They just wouldn't really leave us alone. but they weren't aggressive or agitated. They just wanted to be around us and be observed, and got really good reference for it. But I think it was mostly just how much attention my brain drew to those insects that really made me want to paint them in the first place. And so combining that with my love for gorillas, this particular painting came about pretty quickly and naturally. And that's what I think the best ideas do. They just appear, they wrestle around in your brain, and the best we can do is try to carve them out and sketch them out, write them out, whatever it is. You could be painting or drawing or writing a screenplay or a novel or a poem. I think ideas really need to be expressed in some sort of way, or our brain will grow tired of holding on to it and lose it. And the more we reject ideas, the less frequently they'll come. Maybe that is why going out and experiencing life is essential to coming up with ideas. Maybe we shut ourselves in our homes so long that the brain's mechanism for generating ideas and holding on to experiences dwindles for lack of use. We're essentially telling our brain that having experiences isn't necessary or isn't important. And so when we are faced with new experiences, they're harder to hold on to. Maybe you can relate. Maybe these are just my random ramblings, but in any case, I like the result of this particular painting, and I hope that the more I go out and experience life, the more what I've said today will be true, that experience breeds ideas. I think that's what makes painting so exciting, is that when you sit down to a blank canvas, it's the potential for a great idea that draws you back for more, even after you've had a bad day of painting or drawing. It's that hope that the next time will be better, that the next time we'll have that great new idea that gets you excited again. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. I hope that it spoke to you in some way, and I hope I catch you in the next one. If you like my art and my style, be sure to check out my website, jwkcreates.com. And be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And make sure to check out my other videos as well. Maybe you'll find something there you like too. I hope you have a great day.